Hello everyone, this is Zilzin Siltor, and we are back with Terra Nova, continuing on with the MSQ. We are currently trying to plot our way into Castrum Centri to save our friends. So we already have one quest over here to do, and then I gotta pick up the quest from this guy to do. Ooh, do I get to do bow? Ooh, emote too. Ooh, Imperial Salute. Ooh, bow. Let's see. Oh yeah. A bit better than what I have. Alright, clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have your Castrum Centri all decked out in Imperial duds, or you enter, yeah, blah blah, have you enter Castrum Centri, all decked out in Imperial duds. But a disguise is more just the clothes you're wearing, you also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions, everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, but it's best that you learned it from the expert. So get yourself near as you dare to cast some sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Alright. We got a food buff. Ah, fucking frogs. Come at me. Of course. There goes my turbo again. I wish there was a way you can better control little fuckers. Alright, so we gotta find these prime locations and use that box thing. Ugh, great. My allergies are gonna start flaring today. Are you fucking kidding me? Dumbass frog. I was nowhere near you! Okay. What was I doing? Alright, here's another one. Oh, there's one near a frog. He's licking himself. Just shoot him in the butt. El dedo. Alright, there's one more somewhere. I think it's like at the top. I just gotta remember where it is at the top. Figure out the pathway. I got jerked around so much. Okay, I think I see it. There it is. Okay, so that's done, and now we're gonna go to Castrum Centri and go spy on some Imperials. Doesn't that sound like fun? And hopefully these frogs will leave us alone. Oh man, I missed that completely. Oh, come on, click. Oh, okay. Spaced out there. So basically, the guy just said there's nothing to report, and this guy is like, oh, there's reports that we have resurgence trying to beat us up and stuff. So we're gonna double up our security and shit. So we're cool. Yeah. Cute, cute. So now we're gonna teleport back to Mordana. You have the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Why? Always why? Okay. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Tara. None of this crap I can use. Now we're gonna go back over to this guy. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. Yay! And we're gonna get a bow. Yay! Yeah, so if you probably haven't noticed by now, that gear my level, I don't throw materia in there because you change it out so damn much. But at level 60, once you get into store blood content and they just rain materia down on your persons, then yeah. I would definitely use it then. Makes a huge difference. Alrighty. So now we're gonna go get our disguise. You are called Terra Nova, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Glamont. Literally the dude sitting next to him. As a fellow adventurer and son of yours, you're both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Centri, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort of whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Centri never lacks for Imperial patrols that ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, 1 for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Alright, so now we gotta go back. Alright, let me see what that salute emote is before I forget. Literally, Imperial Salute. So that works. I don't have a fancy bow. Fuck you, frog. Pretty sure you bite. But what That's one down. So I was running. What was I running? I don't remember what I was running, but I was running something yesterday on Terra to level her up. I think it was Palace. And um, the way, because before with Mage's ballot, you had a ballot for refresh and tactician and peloton, but now they put those into job roles along with machinist. Um, there they are. So both of those classes, each archer and or bard and machinist can, support their party better. And so I was playing around with refresh and tactician last night, and um, and I actually like how they split those off a lot more than just doing the mage's ballot and taking the hit to the DPS and everything. So, and also like the way that they have the ballot set up is so you start with mage's ballot, or well, I don't really think it matters what order you do them in, but I just do them in the order that I got them. So, you start with your first ballot, and then when that's over, you do your second ballot, and when that's over, you do your third ballot, and by the time your third ballot is over, your first ballot will be off a cooldown, and so you do your first ballot again, and then by the time that one's done, your second ballot will be off cooldown. So the way that they have it timed, that they have timed it perfectly, that once you get all three, you easily cycle through them constantly. There are no cooldown, or I mean, there's no drastic cooldown. So I love how they did that. And then you pay attention to your party members and like your healer and whatnot, and you see they're a little low on mana. So then you pop refresh, and that gives them a huge chunk of mana, which is nice. It's not just like some pilly ass bloop on their thing and then they burn through it within 5 seconds. It really regenerates their mana for them, and same thing for tactician with technical points. So I thought that was pretty useful. Alright, were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Yes, I was. Damage as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, I had some skilled artisans among my acquaintances. Please take the uniforms to the Weavers Guild in Ulda and the helms to the Armorers Guild in Limsa Lominsa. I will send word so both places know to expect you. Rest assured your mission will be kept in utmost confidence. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Weavers Guild in Ulda first. This is exciting. We're about to storm the castle. We'll see how far we can get with Terra today before she gets level locked out of something. Ah, you must be the adventurer Terra Nova. Welcome, welcome. My lord Sark Malark. Ah, it's the first time I ever even really read his name. Sark Malark. Sent word that you would be along. Now, what garments are these that require attention? Oh my, well I am certain you have your reasons, and I shan't question them, nor should you need fear that I will spread gossip. Blah. My lord Sark Malark. Oh my god, I can't take that name seriously. Is one of our very best clients, though these days I'm told he spends more time roaming the land as an adventurer. Far be it from me to question my lord's taste, but I struggle to understand why a man of his fabulous wealth would forsake the comforts of his estate for a life of danger and hardship. And the repairs are done. I was instructed to prioritize swiftness, and so I did. While I can't vouch for the protective capacity of the garments, they certainly look the part, even if I do say so myself. And his name is Athel Wine. Payment? Never mind you that. Sending my regards to my lord Sark Malark. Oh god, will be payment enough? Did people that like made creating these character names did they ever like really read these names? Athel Wine and Sark Malark? Or do they just like mash words together or something? I don't know. Okay, and now we go to the Armorers Guild in Limsa Luminsa. Rodent Rose. What kind of fucking names are these? I think they're near the Fisher people. Fishy, fishy. I don't know if I took any crafting classes on Terra. Let me look. No, I don't have any crafting classes on Terra. Well, if you have a suggestion of crafting or Disciples of the Hand, we have Carpenter, Blacksmith, Armorer, Goldsmith, Leatherworker, Weaver, Alchemist, and Culinarian. And for land, we have Miner, Botanist, and Fisher. If there is any crafting you would like to see or do... Oh, I think they were closer by the culinary people. Hold on. Let me figure this out real quick. Yeah, I think they were closer to the culinary people. You know, put it in the comments below and we'll do those. Which ones you want to see, we'll do them. Where is this guy? We'll find him. Aft Castle. Damn it, I was way off. Okay. On my other characters, I haven't really done much with crafting. Though I am slightly familiar with how the system is set up. So I will do my newbie best to explain any crafting. Alright, Terra Nova, I have been expecting you. Sark Malark gives me to understand you come on his behalf with unusual helms. Yes, very unusual indeed, though no more outlandish in order than I have come to expect from a merchant prince turned adventurer. So he was a prince, and then he got bored and decided he was going to go adventuring. Your awkward staring tells me I said something improper. Oh, Sark did not mention his background to you? That was likely his intent, but I suppose there's no help for it now but to tell you the whole story. Just make my fucking gear! Sark Malark is the son of a successful Uldon merchant. Though still tender in years, he has an eye for profit and has made millions in his own right. Having achieved thus, he turned his attention towards his true passion, adventuring, and left the management of his fortune to trusted aides. The helms are ready. With a little more time, I could have achieved a far higher quality finish, but I was given to understand that you are in some haste. These should serve your needs well enough. Lest you wonder about payment, Sark Malark has already settled the bill. Do pass along my regards when you next see him. Okay, so just a quickie, real quick. Um, obviously. So when we did the level 45 bard quest and everything, we got 4 pieces of our bard attire. And we got the helm, the gloves, the pants, and the nifty. Hold on, let me get rid of that. And the nifty high heel gold shoes. Can't really there. You can see the heels there. And but no chest piece, and the chest piece I have is pretty fucking ridiculous with this set. Let me tell you. Anyways, but I love the color scheme and how it kind of goes with Terra Nova. Um, you know, I like how the colors go with her. That's all. I can't wait to get the chess piece, whenever that may be. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Sark Malark, Mr. Rich Kid turned adventurer. So have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Yep, yep, yep. Yes, these will serve beautifully. Both Aethelwine and Hanaza never fail to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands his territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Alright, so now we got the gears, so... Oh, I was like, where's the next quest? Right in front of my face! Alright, so now we gotta get a suit of Magitech armor. Alright. Good work at getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I've been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now from what I've seen, Castrum Centri deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's toll. So hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of old false intelligence. Told them the surgeons had designs on their stronghold. Ah, so that makes sense. Because remember when we just did that quest to go spy on them for the salute? That's what they were talking about. Tain't far from the truth, but now I come think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near Revenant's toll as you can. Like as not, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use the smoke signal here. Built fresh from the Imperial Scout. They'll come running when they see that, and when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. Alright, so if I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Alright, so now we gotta go over there. My Chocobo decided to go take a vacation. Let's see if he's learned anything new lately. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. Okay. He's rank 3 and we're going to rank 4. Probably should have made him a healer. Or a healer. Whatever. Probably should have made my bird a healer. I love how they put fucking mobs like right next to where you're supposed to be. Like fucking really? Okay, so let us put on our witch's robe and hat. As soon as I find it. And now we're going to Imperial Salute. So that's done. Look at that. I changed right in front of you. You didn't even know. Ah! I changed into my witch's robe and hat in front of them, and then I changed back right in front of them. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Alright. Gotta go up there. So we gotta go around over here. This is like so pretty during the day. And up here. And oh, there we go. Looks like it's a duty. It's a duty, it's a duty, it's a duty. It's a duty, it's a duty, it's a duty. Yeah. Can't do this above level 50. Well, you can do it above level 50, but it'll get synced down. So yeah, so for duties and whatnot, even if you have problems doing it and you level up, just be sure you don't level up past what it's going to sync you. So if your duty is like mine, I'm level 46, but it will sync you down if you are 50 or above. So, or 50, well, let's say if you're over 50, like you're 51 and over, it'll sync you down to 50. So, don't level past what it would sync you down to. Otherwise, that'd just be waste. So, if I was like 48 and I was still having problems, then I would level up to 50 and then redo the duty. And then hopefully then I would be able to pass it. Alright, I hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where is the enemy? Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. Alright, I gotta remember how to do this. So we are killing the patrol people. Oops. Thankfully, they're like softies. Alright, so I guess now we start attacking the Reaper. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, you better heal me. Yeah. Duty complete. Woo woo. Alright, at last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak, it does seem rather the worse for the rare, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she's structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Hey, but aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? Yes, they are. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, mumble mumble. Something cart chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use of Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Terra. Yep, yep, yep. We shall be there. Just throws them like a ball. Aw, it's like limping, that poor thing. Lovely. Right on top of a fucking frog. Holy shit, it's a fate. Well, since we're here. I'm surprised this frog doesn't like reach up and touch me. Like that one. I hate all these fucking frogs! That's it. I officially hate frogs. I hate them all. Yeah. It's done. Gotta report to Sid. Might as well just walk there since we're halfway there anyway. Alrighty. Magitech armor, so the others took it inside. Go in and join them. Yay! We're gonna go into Sid's workshop. Woo! You know, I must say, the way that they did Sid in this game, he looks so handsome. I like his look. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry though, Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend and they will think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Gotta remind them to go to the bathroom? Alrighty. Yay, we're not level locked! Alright, so we're gonna assist in the repair of the Magitech armor. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long before Biggs and Wedge complete the work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the machinist's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge was subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Blech, can't talk. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordana, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you. Alright. So, as I believe the Chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the Dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Centri had remembered to replace the cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution. To substitute the Magitech core with the Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automatron. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. Alright, so we gotta go to the Goldsmith Guild and collect it and pay for it. That we have to put the bill for. Yay. So, to Ulda, for the Goldsmith Guild. Okay, to the Goldsmith Guild. Goldsmith Guild. Where we go? Alright. Speak with Serendipity. Serendipity. There you are. Hello there. Come to collect a mammoth heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinode's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that a servant would be coming along to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here is the mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Well, look at that, Mr. Fancy Richie Pants Alphino, paying for our shit. So now we gotta go back to Sid. I'm so glad for this teleport crap, because I would be so pissed as a player if I had to do the long routes for this just pick up and go away bullshit. Okay, want to go in? Hardly need saying, but try not to be seen. Really? Sneak in? What? I thought we were friends here. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Neither can I. Hurrah! Thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. He's gonna act surprised. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitech armor engage. Oh, I can't wait to see this. Or not, haha. She just needs a love and tap, I'll rager. As he beats a foot. Yes, she's alive! She's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Tara, would you care to do the honors? Hop in the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder as far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. Alright. So, where am I going? Okay, so we have to go up that hidden path thingy. No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down, then sprint north quick as you can. Okay, so we're supposed to jump down? I see no sprint for this. Leg joints observing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back. frog. Don't see me, frog. Yeah. Froggy didn't see me. That frog did though. Alright, the torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent, and that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, I know I'm under attack. El Dedo. Okay. Oh my god, we gotta start all over again? Stupid fucking frog. Alright. There we go. Here is a summary of my findings. The drive train is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmlessly with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team, in which case we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. So we gotta welcome the Reaper, Magitech Reaper. Click. Great. A duty. It's probably gonna take longer than 5 minutes. See, if your level is above 50, it will be synced down to 50. So, I'm only 46, and hopefully we can get past this. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant the silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be one onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, to cheer our heads off. Or cheer our heads off. Yeah. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. There's the Reaper. Taken by the trailer Garland and the Acon Slayer? Oh, bullocks. Oh, and is that the Acon Slayer? Yeah. Sucks to be you. Call for reinforcements. Yeah, that's not gonna help you. The hells you will. Ha ha ha. Like the way he thinks. We've located the stolen Reaper. Request immediate assistance. Respond. Respond! Can't, because their signals are jammed. It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. Yeah, well, what do you expect? No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Buddy hells. Terra, protect the armor at all costs. Hopefully I don't die. Okay, we're gonna take care of the little people first. We're gonna try to pull aggro. Get that guy away. Fucking bastard. Oh my god. Come on, really? Yeah, we did it! It's gonna blow us up. Chief, look, she moved. Now she deigns to grace us with her presence. It took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Centri and rescue our comrades. He spray painted her. There, the finishing touch. Oh, that feels are so creepy. Okay. The server mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let's see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Yay! I'm gonna be level locked. No! Woohoo! Mount speed of Mordana has increased. Awesome! Okay, we're gonna take a break here. And then when we come back, we will be infiltrating, hopefully, the Castrum Centri. Yay! This is Zilson Siltor, and I will see you later. Bye!